in here, you're blocking the area.
It makes me though. I love to see the kids enjoy themselves, I think, more than anything.
We love you! Love you, Risa!
You could do baked beans in France.
Keep on dancing!
You're the best DJ in the world.
Woo!
Keep it running, great. You're great, keep on doing that.
Come to England!
Come to England. Why ask me something like that?
We love your music, it's legendary!
We miss you.
Bruce Flowers, amazing stuff, amazing shit. Thank you.
Ruth Flowers, Mammy Rock.
If they love it, I should keep on playing. And I hope they'll keep on dancing.
Anyway, I love that. But so I posted another post on her later because people really like that. That was my favorite. So just stuff, anything funny, anything upsetting that I find online that kind of strikes me, I tend to write about. So yeah, I plan on going to graduate school for gerontology after I graduate. I'm a junior, so I have a little bit of time. But yeah, so I want to continue this, and this is a good opportunity for me so I can kind of show this to graduate schools, hopefully, as part of my resume. So I really do want to continue this, and this is really what I'm passionate about. So it's pretty easy to write on something that you really enjoy, because it's not like I'm forcing myself to find things. Every time I find something interesting, it goes on my blog. I started using Google Analytics, which I'm sure most people know about. It's free on Google, and it will show you all the stats for your website, so you can actually just check it out, and it'll show all the stuff that's going on, people who viewed it from what country and everything. So I could see that like some of my friends in England were seeing my site, and that was pretty cool. And there was a lot of Fredericksburg people checking it out. So Fredericksburg, and then Haddon Heights, where I'm from in New Jersey. So New Jersey and Virginia were my two biggest hit places, but I was getting a lot of hits, and that was exciting. So, and you can see the tags and what things are looking for. So a couple hits came from Google. So if you type in something even about me, it should hopefully come up. I'm doing my best to dominate Google's Visual Wonderland page, which isn't too hard, just because there's not too many Wonderlands, and if there are any other Wonderlands, they're probably related to me. So I've checked. So probably if you type in even Google, that'll come up. And that's kind of what I want to represent myself as. What else? Yeah, I have an internship in the fall with the Rappahannock Area Agency on Aging, so I'm kind of hoping to post some stuff about that and keep everyone updated with how that's going and what exactly I'm doing with that. Anything else on here that I should talk about? Yeah, I'm probably like behind on time right now, but
No, actually, you've got a few minutes.
oh, I mean like, yeah, I have a few minutes. I'm trying to figure out.
What do you have under essay?
Oh, that's good. Okay, thank you. Okay, I did this for Professor Whalen's class, and so we had to design a web essay. So I used some of the information that I've written before for my psychology of aging class, which was a really awesome class. So I knew a lot of this information already, so I kind of brought it into this new web essay. And so we had a certain amount of pictures and everything, so I brought in news headlines, things like that, and essentially described different types of abuse in nursing homes: chemical, physical, and emotional. And I went over what all of those are and described all of them. Because I think that's like something that's interesting, and it's sad, but it's really interesting. So introduction, physical restraints, and essentially physical restraints are keeping residents in wheelchairs and bed restraints and things like that. And although some of them are necessary, I think they go a little overboard every once in a while. Chemical restraints are actually the most interesting. It goes over different drugs that are given to residents in nursing homes. Very common, it's anti-schizophrenic, so antipsychotic drugs are given to a lot of residents when they don't necessarily have schizophrenia. So a very small percentage of the population in the world actually has schizophrenia. It's 1% baseline. So that varies, but the number that they're actually, like this is one nursing home in Australia, the percentage with schizophrenia is 114 people, the total given the drug were 577. So way more people were actually given drugs, antipsychotic drugs, than actually needed it. That's to keep residents quiet, and that's to keep them down. So, you know, I had a discussion with my aunt who's a nurse about this and everything, but that's essentially kind of some of the stuff that goes on, and they're trying to curb that, and they're trying to wheel it in, but stuff like that does unfortunately still happen. So I just made it, you know, made everything a little bit bigger. 65% have been prescribed 10 or more drugs at one time, and a lot of residents have more than one doctor, because doctors kind of, if you spend some time in a nursing home, if you've seen a few of them, a lot of times you don't really see too many doctors. The doctors you do see are different every day because they have different shifts. So most, like the average number of doctors for each patient was 3.9, I don't know what the point is. But so essentially each person had about 4 doctors to them. So each doctor's prescribing different drugs, they're seeing different symptoms, they're doing different things with that patient. So not exactly the best way to medicate people by having them giving them a ton of different drugs and a ton of different doctors to regulate these drugs. And then I went over emotional abuse and just pulled in a video about that neglect and the contents in the work study. So, and I don't like to use other people's pictures and stuff like that unless I give them credit, so a lot of times I'll make my own. So all the ones, these are all mine, so I made these all in Photoshop and everything. So, yeah, that's my that's not it for me, but thank you very much, and I hope to continue working with this site, definitely outside of Mary Washington, which is why having a domain name is really key for me. I want to continue this.